So Bryce Young
Hmm.
getting benched.
Yeah.
Are you shocked that they benched him?
I am very shocked that they benched him,
Yeah,
right? Like
right.
you traded away your fucking future
Yeah,
on Bryce Young. And I don't know if this is like I have like PTSD a little bit with like fucking when Ben McAdoo did this with Eli, right?
hmm
Eli like starting almost every single game he had for the Giants had like one of the biggest streaks in itself, and like starting streaks, and then Giants weren't doing too well, and McAdoo said, you know what, we're gonna bench Eli for Geno fucking Smith.
yeah,
Shout out to Geno, doing great in Seattle, but still like I don't know if this like much like that was like almost like a tactic where like, all right, Eli, get your mind right, even though like Ben McAdoo fucked everything up. But so
hmm
I don't know if they're doing this so he just tries harder. He just comes a little bit more correct next time. Like I don't know what the underlying plan is right now. If the plan is to bench him and sit behind Andy Dalton, then that's fine.
yeah,
Like I guess learn from him a bit too, but it's rocking that entire team, community, NFL because of what they gave up for him. And it like to this might be the biggest bust. I don't want to say in NFL history, but in recent history.
yeah. I'm never gonna say the biggest bust in NFL history because the Raiders gave Jamarcus Russell blank tapes, and he said he watched the game film, and I think that's always going to be funny to me, and it's always going to be the best. Um, so I'm not shocked because we know what it is. You get a new
Mhm.
coach. That's not his guy. He's not tethered to. He doesn't care what Dave Tepper made the GM. He doesn't care about all that. Um, I saw a lot of that. That it's the biggest bust because of the trade package.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't think the trade package makes it a bad a bust. I think it
You
was the
don't? They
pick.
gave up what, three
It,
first round picks
I think it's the
and
pick.
DJ
It's
Moore.
it's not if they would have selected C.J. Stroud like Uncle Jerm told them to, then the trade wouldn't be bad. It'd be a great trade. But so I think it was the right trade for the right draft. I think they picked the wrong player.
Hmm.
Everybody and their mother said C.J. Stroud is the best, and they chose because he didn't score well on an IQ test. David Tepper decided to go with Bryce Young, even though not many Alabama quarterbacks make it to success, if any of them.
Hmm.
So I don't think, and people are hanging on to the trade because it looks bad because it's attached to Bryce Young. I don't think the trade was that bad because if it was C.J. Stroud making that pick, then it would look a lot better. If it was C.J. Stroud in that situation,
Yeah.
it would look a lot better. So I don't think the trade itself necessarily was the bad part. I think it was the pick of Bryce Young over a C.J. Stroud, especially now when you
Well,
see
yeah. Well,
how
I mean,
well.
hindsight's 2020. You know that now,
Yeah.
right? But I think it's so jarring because they're just like, for me mentally, it's like what you gave up, and
Mm-hmm.
it almost seems like you're giving up right now. Like I understand he's bad,
Yeah.
but at least come out and let us know like what do you like? All right, well, what are you gonna do? Like, so what, you benched him like that? Now it's a throwaway. Now you're three first round picks. You're like everything that they gave up, like DJ, all of it, it's gone literally. It's done in vain. It's thrown to the wayside. And who knows? This might not be the end
Yeah.
of Bryce Young, but it's certainly not good. And I mean, look, you're in the area. I mean, what are Panther fans doing right now? Like, are they happy about this? Are they
It,
sad? I don't know.
they're in a perpetual state of it's David Tepper, it's the Panthers. A lot of them agreed with me that this has been a long time coming because they at the time wanted C.J. Stroud too. We talked about it during that draft. Like, yo, this kid is not gonna make it. Like, I don't even. He didn't do anything elite in college. He won at Alabama. Shocker. Quarterbacks win at Alabama,
Yeah.
but he wasn't really like. I don't know. It's Alabama tricks teams into thinking these players are good. He didn't really have to lead anything, and now he has to lead, and he just does because he didn't have the experience doing that. He's like a 20-something-year-old kid. You're right.
23.
If I'm Miami, I'm picking up the phone, taking a swing. If I'm the Titans, if I'm some team that isn't set, if I'm the Giants,
No,
if I'm
no,
no, you
no.
don't want him. If
I'm not
I'm
going
just,
from one to the other. Okay.
I'm just any team that's not married to their quarterback, right?
Yeah. Well, we
Then,
technically are. So,
well, yeah, for at least for this season, hopefully.
I mean, we're gonna have to
we'll see
pay
if
him through
it
the
out
end of the year anyways, and then option him out. But
there. Right.
apparently, according to Bryce, this wasn't something he was expecting.
No. Oh, I know. Yeah. All right.
That to me says that management was telling him, "You are the guy for years to come. It's okay, work it out." And like you said, you had a coach come in and say, "Nah, it ain't it."
Yeah.
So, or maybe this is a stopgap. This is it for this week. See what happens, how he takes this in practice, how he chirps up when he wants to get back in there, and like Andy takes a tumble, and next thing you know, we're going to see Bryce Young back in there.
I was told the link isn't working. Link where?
What link?
I don't know. Steve Zuccheri, Sportsbet Steve, told me the link wasn't working. I don't know what he means by that. I must have maybe to the show. Did I post a link somewhere?
Yeah, somebody was commenting up.
Yeah, about to say, yeah. I don't know where he's looking at. I don't know what link he's looking at. Anyway, yeah, I just thought it was. I thought it was interesting. They probably will just sit him for a year or so. Maybe he'll come back next year, and he'll come back and he'll be a little bit better. I don't believe in the that was the other thing I saw. Oh yes, and break his confidence. I'm like, break his confidence. I was like that. If benching breaks after playing bad breaks your confidence, then you probably
You're in the wrong spot.
Oh, he's talking about Facebook. I think I shared the event and not the actual show. That's what that is. I got it. Let's go ahead and put that right there. But yeah, anyway, I just thought that was interesting, and I just thought it was something worth talking about.